Hi hopefuls, I hope that you're well. This month is TV month. We're talking, oh my gosh, I keep catching myself in the viewfinder. I'm like, I look so tired. Why am I so tired? April is TV month and it kind of lines up pretty well because Dave and I have just finished a TV show. We've been watching The 100 on Netflix and there are 7 seasons and we just finished the entire thing 2 nights ago. And he and I kind of had the same reaction, like we finished it and we're like, oh, it's like all consuming in our brains. Like since we've been watching it, I have just like thought about it all day long. So I've kind of watched the beginning part of The 100. This would have been my 3rd time through. I had only ever made it to the very beginning part of season 4 in either of the times that I had watched it. So this time we actually sat and we watched the entire thing. It's kind of been around season 4, I want to say, is when we both started really sitting down and watching it together because I knew enough of the first half of the series that I didn't want to sit through it. And I just had Dave give me like the reminder notes, and then once it got to the episodes that I had never seen before, I really sat down and started watching it, and we had that to watch together. So it's a sci-fi fantasy, like it takes place after a world apocalypse. It starts off, you're in space with these main characters. There's 100 kids and they are being sent down to the ground from their spaceship home, like where they've been raised, where they've grown up. They've been on this spaceship like as a human species for a little over 100 years now. So they are going to send down a group of 100 kids down to the Earth to see if it's survivable. And then the plan is to bring everybody else down afterwards. So it kind of gets started. You go and you follow these characters and there's so many twists and turns and different sci-fi elements as the season goes on. And since we've finished it, we finally finished it. The last season was recorded in 2020, or it came out in 2020, so they are done with this series. There are not going to be any more seasons. And the way that it ended, I don't know. I haven't really processed my feelings on how it's ended. Like I'm still kind of sitting on it a little bit. Like neither good or bad. Honestly, I'm just like, I wish there was like a little bit more, or like, do I feel fulfilled in this ending? It's not their job to fulfill an ending, but it does kind of like wrap things up. But I have this. This is the book that the series is based off of, and I've read the description, and already there's a character on the back here that was not in the TV series. So I think that this is going to be completely different. There are 4 books in this series, and I am going to start reading this very soon. I do want to just wrap up this other book that I'm reading currently called Reckless Girls. I want to wrap that up and then jump into this, and I think I'm going to be starting a new hobby channel and I'm going to read this book on that channel. So I'm really looking forward to like starting a new like little channel adventure, a place to like funnel my hobbies that's not on my vlog channel. And yeah, I'm interested to see how this is going to compare to the show. One of my favorite things in this show is that there are some 2 principal characters, male and female principal characters, and they do not ever make them a love interest, and I just really loved that. I really love that they never made them a love interest, but reading the synopsis for the book, they were love interests, and I'm just so happy that the show decided to not do that and follow that storyline. It's nice to have a male-female platonic relationship in a show that literally never even tries to become romantic. So I really did love that about the show. That was wonderful for me. But my battery's been flashing this entire time, so I am gonna wrap this up. When I do make a new hobby channel, I will make sure that I let you guys know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you back here next Tuesday.